Today was a big day in sports already. We had a Triple Crown winner again. And for boxing, this fight right here on July the 28th at Staples Center is our Triple Crown. Very hardly you see truly two of the best on the pound for pound list. Solely the two best champions in the division fighting each other, willing to put up their respective belts and unifying the world titles. When you look around this room here, you see Stanley Cup, you see NBA championships, you see some of the greatest athletes of our generation, you see some great musical acts which all have performed here at Staples Center. Staples Center is today the busiest venue in the world. It's a beautiful building, it's a first-class building, and it really is reserved for only the elite of the elite. When I say the busiest building, they have three professional teams playing here, so it's very difficult to get boxing here, and it really is only reserved for the biggest events, the biggest musical acts. It's reserved for truly superstars, blockbuster events, and that's what we have here on July the 28th. We have both. We have a blockbuster event, and we have two superstars fighting here on July the 28th. There's no question, not even close, that this clearly is the best fight of the summer. Probably the best fight, one of the best fights of the year. There are two world champions, there are two undefeated fighters, two athletes in their prime, combined 59 wins, no losses, 44 knockouts. I mean, it doesn't get better, it doesn't get bigger than that. Mikey Garcia against Robert Easter for the unified WBC and IBF World Championship. That's a fight right here in Los Angeles in the famous Staples Center. Tickets went on sale, on a pre-sale I have to say, this morning, early morning, and attendees of tonight's fight will have an opportunity to get a selection of tickets here if they go to the box office, and they can go as well online to www.axs.com, code BOXING. We had a very small pre-sale earlier this morning, and Bruce, are you here? How many tickets did we sell today? Almost 3,000 tickets gone. Almost 3,000 tickets gone. When do you see that? For what boxing event do you see that? This is amazing, and that's a true tribute to these two world-class athletes, these two world champions. I'd like to thank PBC, Al Heyman and his team for putting together another terrific event. It's a pleasure to work with Al and his team. I'd like to acknowledge as well our co-promoter. We've been doing several shows now together. It's a pleasure, Tom Brown. I think he's somewhere here. So thank you, Tom. Pleasure to work with your team. And I'd like to acknowledge Lee Seidman, the General Manager, President of Staples Center for venues here in Los Angeles. It's great to be back at Staples Center and have back-to-back events, June and July, multiple world championships on the line. I think that's a first, even for Staples Center. And then I'd like to thank, of course, my good friend Steven Espinosa. Without the commitment of boxing, of Showtime, you wouldn't be able to see this fight on Showtime. You would have to go into your pockets, and it would be a pay-per-view event. It certainly, without any question, has the magnitude of a pay-per-view event. So enjoy it on Showtime on July the 28th or live here at Staples Center. Tickets, by the way, starting at $50. Okay? I'd like to introduce to you now first Team Easter. There's no question about that. Robert Easter today is the best lightweight. He is hooked up with a legendary trainer, Kevin Cunningham, whose record speaks for itself. He is as committed as he can be. He's undefeated. He has a great team behind him. And it's a pleasure now for me to introduce to you his father, Robert Easter Sr., to come and say a few words. Mr. Easter.
Richard, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out, and I'd like to thank the GTP Promotions and PBB Premier and Al Heyman for putting this together. And I'd like to thank the champ, Mikey Garcia, for accepting this for us. And we're looking forward to a good fight, and best of luck to you, all right? Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Easter. Well, This fighter is extremely skilled, no question about it. He can box, he can punch, and he is physically very gifted as well. So it's no wonder that he's undefeated. Frankly, I don't know how anyone, and I mean anyone, can solve that puzzle. That is probably why nobody has done so, and he's still undefeated. Mikey, I'm looking at you. It's going to be up to you to save that puzzle. And we all know, as fight fans, we are going to be in for a very special treat. Next to Mikey, look at Robert Easter. He's like a giant. He has the skills, he has the punch, he has everything. And most importantly, he has that, he's undefeated. And it's a pleasure. I just told him it's an honor for me to finally promote a fight for Robert Easter. Being a fan of his for a long time. I think if you're a boxing fan, if you're a sport fan, you know how Robert Easter is. And after July the 28th, you're going to know it even more. It's a pleasure for me now to introduce to you, from Toledo, Ohio, the undefeated IBF world champion, Robert Easter Jr.
How everybody doing? I'm excited. You know, July 28th, I've been waiting on this day for so long. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out, making this happen. Team Mikey Garcia, you know, the best, you know, fighting the best. This is what boxing is all about. And July 28th is, you're going to get a lot of fireworks. You're going to get a hell of a show. And we're going to put on 2 great performances, you know. And like I said, I've been excited for this for so long and waiting for this for so long. I just can't wait. You know, thank y'all.
Thank you, Robert. For the Garcias, boxing is a family affair. The grandfather, the father, the sons, and the grandsons, you all see them together there in their gym in Riverside. Eduardo Garcia, Mikey's father, proclaimed a little while ago that he's retired, but I can assure you he's not. He is as active as ever. He's there in the gym, overlooking every one of the sparring sessions and training sessions and sharing his wisdom with the young kids in the gym, including his own grandkids. So it's a family affair, the Garcia family, just like it is in the Easter family as well. And I think that's a beautiful thing. Mikey's brother, former world champion himself, one of the most talked about, one of the most sought after trainers in the world today. Frankly, one of the best trainers in the world, who is training many different world champions, has always come up with the perfect plan for Mikey. And obviously they have their work cut out by taking on somebody like Robert Easter, but I'm sure they're up to the task. Mikey Garcia's first fight was in June 14, 2006, 12 years ago. 12 years ago. To remain undefeated in 12 years is remarkable. To remain unbeaten in 12 years and be able to become a 6-time world champion is historic. To remain unbeaten in 12 years, become a 6-time world champion, and unify, become a 4-division world champion is legendary. So what we're going to see here on July the 28th is truly one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, taking on, again, the biggest challenge, the most dangerous challenge in his career. He's a fighter who doesn't shy away from that. And that's how legend is made. On Saturday night, we all can't wait to see these two modern-day gladiators making their way into the center ring at Staples Center. And we as fight fans are going to be the beneficiaries of what I'm sure will be a terrific, terrific showdown. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome now the man, the legend, the undefeated superstar from right here, from Los Angeles, the world champion, Mikey Garcia.
Thank you for being here. It's exciting to finally land a fight here in LA. It's been a long time since I fought here in California, and it's nice to come back. I'm very excited for this fight. It's going to be my first opportunity to unify a division. You know, I've been champion in several divisions, but unification match is always an exciting challenge. You're fighting another champion. I got, you know, Robert Easter, who's an undefeated world champion, so can't take it easy, can't take it lightly. I gotta work hard, overcome some of those challenges, but that's what this game is about. That's what I want to be known for. That's what I want to do. You know, a win over Easter was definitely a legacy, and that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to win fights. I'm here to take on big fights, big challenges, world champions. I could take a, you know, title defense fight. I could have taken a few of those and just, you know, have a few more wins, but that doesn't do much when it comes to legacy. In order to be the best, you gotta beat the best, and Robert Easter is one of them. World champion, undefeated. I mean, there's not a whole lot more, you know, he can accomplish unless, you know, he wants to beat me, gets his name even higher, and that's what's gonna make it such a better fight. That he's here to win, and I'm here to win as well. You got two undefeated champions. You know, both of them were hungry. You know, we're both, you know, trying to make a bigger name for ourselves. That's only a recipe for a great fight. You know, that's the recipe that everybody wants. We don't want to have a opponent in there. We want a champion. You know, I think he's an exciting fighter. He comes to fight. He's not the one to be in boring fights. He's always exciting, and I think the fans are going to be treated to another night of great fight, great boxing. I'm always there to win. I'm always there to give the fans an exciting fight. This will not be any different. I'm very happy, very excited, like I said, to be here and being able to do this, and, you know, having the opportunity to win, you know, another title, unify the division is something that it was unimaginable for me years ago. It was, you know, something that I never thought I'd be part of, and now I'm here. So I'm very excited, very happy. I want to thank everybody here covering this, along with my friend Richard, Steven, at Showtime, TGB, and just everybody that's involved. I want to thank everybody for putting this together and helping us fighters get these fights done. You know, if we don't have the support from everybody, you know, we can't just do this. So I want to thank everybody. I'm very happy that everything's going well for me, and I can't wait for July 28th. Make sure you guys get your tickets because they are selling pretty fast. So I think it's going to be one of those nights to remember. Thank you very much.
Two superstars, two undefeated fighters, two world champions.
Can we have you out of the middle now, just for one shot? Just the face off. Face off one more time.
Try Mikey.
Okay, Steph? Yeah. Face forward. Okay, thanks, guys. Face forward. Face forward.
Guys. Right here, please.
Where's the crowd?
I get both of you guys.
Hey, Brian. Brian, you good? You like it? All right. Not quite like Tyson.
This way, guys.
Take him.
That was one of the biggest.
Thank you.
What happened? Oh, it's unbelievable.
Hey, you know what's good? Get Chris Madison.
Safari quit after 4. He only got hit a few times.
Guys, look back at the camera.
You know what that's? I think you always get that from Showtime. Don't you feel that way? You don't think Al Bernstein is straight? You don't think Paulie? They both do. Al? Al Bernstein.